Not every transfer saga is about dramatic breakthroughs. Sometimes it's the small shifts that could change everything. Let's break this down. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Liverpool have already rejected multiple approaches for one of their homegrown stars, but now the club chasing his signature have returned with an improved offer. The question is, will this latest bid finally be enough to make the Reds think twice, or is there still a long way to go before any deal becomes a reality? Inter Milan have stepped up their pursuit of Curtis Jones once again, making it clear they are not prepared to walk away from negotiations despite Liverpool repeatedly knocking them back. After seeing previous offers worth around £17.3 million, £21.7 million and £27.3 million rejected, the Serie A giants are now reportedly willing to increase their bid to approximately £29.9 million. While that represents another significant step forward from Inter, it still doesn't meet Liverpool's valuation. The Reds are believed to want in excess of £34 million for the midfielder, leaving the two clubs roughly £4.3 million apart. It's not an enormous gap in modern football terms, but it's still enough for Liverpool to stand firm. Interestingly, Curtis Jones has now entered the final year of his contract, yet Liverpool remain in no rush to cash in. The club are reportedly prepared to keep him for the 2026/27 campaign, rather than accept an offer they feel undervalues one of their own academy graduates, even if that risks losing him for nothing next summer. That stance is backed by Andoni Iraola, who has made no secret of how highly he rates the midfielder. The Liverpool head coach has publicly praised Jones, describing him as a great player, and highlighting how important it is to have a Scouse player representing the club. Iraola has made it clear that he wants Jones to remain part of his plans moving forward. Jones himself is currently with the squad on Liverpool's pre-season tour of the United States, featuring in victories over Sunderland and Wrexham as he continues preparations for the new campaign. However, his name recently grabbed headlines for another reason after footage emerged showing what appeared to be a heated exchange with Dominik Szoboszlai and Kostas Tsimikas following the Wrexham match. The incident quickly spread across social media, although Jones avoided discussing it during his media commitments. Despite the growing speculation, the reality remains straightforward. Liverpool are under no pressure to sell, Iraola wants to keep the player, and Inter still haven't matched the asking price. Their improved offer certainly shows they're becoming more serious, but unless they're prepared to bridge that remaining gap, it's difficult to see Liverpool changing their position. This transfer saga is far from over though. With Jones approaching the final year of his contract and Inter refusing to give up, the coming weeks could prove decisive. Will the Italian giants finally meet Liverpool's valuation, or will the Reds stand firm and keep one of their own at Anfield for another season? That's a story we'll all be watching very closely. In other news, for Liverpool, this could be one of the biggest transfer breakthroughs of the summer. After weeks of speculation, reports now suggest the Reds have taken a huge step towards signing one of Europe's most exciting young attackers. While there's still plenty of work to be done before any deal is completed, the latest developments indicate Liverpool may have already won the most important battle of all. According to reports from France, Liverpool have reached an agreement in principle with Bradley Barcola over a sensational move to Anfield. It's claimed the French international has now committed to joining the Reds, with new head coach Andoni Iraola playing a major role in convincing the winger that Merseyside is the right destination for the next stage of his career. If true, it's a significant breakthrough in Liverpool's pursuit. Arsenal and several other European giants have all been monitoring Barcola's situation, but Liverpool appear to have moved themselves to the front of the queue by securing the player's preference. However, agreeing personal terms is only half the battle. Liverpool must now negotiate with Paris Saint-Germain, and that's where things become considerably more complicated. The League One champions are reportedly demanding around £140 million for the 22-year-old, a fee that would make him one of the most expensive signings in football history. Despite PSG's valuation, there are reasons for Liverpool to believe a deal can still be struck. Barcola has reportedly rejected a contract extension in Paris and has just 2 years remaining on his current deal, giving the French champions a decision to make over whether to cash in now or risk his value decreasing further. Liverpool's interest has been no secret throughout the transfer window, with the club looking to refresh their attacking options and continue planning for the future. Barcola has emerged as one of their priority targets. His pace, creativity, direct dribbling, and eye for goal have made him one of Europe's standout young wingers, and many believe he possesses the quality to become one of the world's elite attackers. Although he found himself competing for minutes alongside stars such as Kvaratskhelia, Desiré Doué, and Ousmane Dembélé under Luis Enrique last season, Barcola still produced impressive numbers. He scored 13 goals and registered 7 assists across all competitions, contributing directly to a goal almost every other game, despite not always being an automatic starter. His performances have also translated onto the international stage. Now an established French international with 28 caps, Barcola further enhanced his reputation during the recent World Cup, scoring 3 goals during the tournament and continuing to show why Europe's biggest clubs are desperate to secure his signature. The biggest obstacle now remains PSG. Liverpool may have convinced the player, but agreeing a transfer fee with one of football's toughest negotiators will be another challenge entirely. Whether the French champions soften their demands, or whether Liverpool are prepared to make a club record investment, could determine how this saga unfolds over the coming weeks. One thing is certain: if these reports are accurate, Liverpool have made a major breakthrough. They've reportedly secured Bradley Barcola's commitment, but now comes the hardest part. Can they convince PSG to let one of their brightest stars leave? Or will this blockbuster move become the transfer story of the summer? Only time will tell. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.